Oh boy, it's something else. Something else entirely, it is. Beep. Boop. What song to play here? How about Jazzy? No. No, not that one. I really should go through all the game songs again and find the one I like. Oh, this will work. For now, at least. So, we're going to look at some pictures. Because pictures are part of translation, too. So, the fun thing is, everything I've been translating so far is text. It's sentences, it's statements, it's declarations of independence. It's stuff. It's organic language. The problem is, a lot of language isn't organic. A lot of language is words someplace that are supposed to indicate something. They are what I like to call very contextualized language, because they are extremely reliant on their direct environment to make sense. If you put a sign saying bread next to a bin of bread, answer. But if there's like a sign with bread in the middle of nowhere, does that mean there's bread incoming? Is this place called bread? Suddenly the language stops being as clear. Someone who is a super swell, fantastico guy, who you can probably find in the comments section, wink, helps out with translation for the pictures, because I'm not a Photoshop man. This is a blue screen. The one thing that bothers me is this is off-center. This is off-center, and it feels like it. This, I'm pretty sure you could just Google this, but also, the font's slightly off. The font is off because I think he actually took a screenshot of his own blue screen of death, which is why this artifacting is happening so much. So I need to pull out a little correction sheet. Oh boy! I'm gonna write at the top, which you can't see. That's my little secret. Probably should put this somewhere where it makes sense. Dribux. Ah, heck, you're gonna see some stuff, aren't you? Correccionos. Oh man, I've all the blueprints to get a frost. I just need some parts. Soon I will get more parts, and then I'll have a new boy. I want a new Warframe just because I want it. Because I'm like, oh man, oh boy. I'm gonna get a new sword. It's so fun to make stuff in that video game. So let's take a look. What really is my complaint? I should close some more of this stuff because there's too much at the bottom. There we go. That's all in one line. I don't know why he didn't add the little 0% complete thing. That seems like the detail, yeah. Now this sentence is, like, he pulled it from Google Translate. He's German, so he knows enough to know that something isn't complete ass. But this is actually, like, very much what they would actually do. I've seen the blue screen. I've never taken fucking notes on it, though. This is fine. Let's just put down the file. Besod Dutch. So this is really hard to give corrections for. A lot of these to do in person. When someone's sitting next to you, you can just point at it and be like, that! You know, but we don't have that luxury. Remote viewing is witchcraft. Also, good fucking luck getting this stuff to work. It's so much of a pain. Especially if the other side doesn't know what they're doing. That could be me, that could be them. One of us is gonna fuck up and it's gonna be a pain. The first period. Like, that's... I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. This is such a weird mistake to make, because he pulled it through the ringer. Google Translate doesn't just change periods into... Oh, there he is. He's probably like, hey, boy. Boy! I love that guy from Yakuza. Boy! Okay. We're collecting some error info. I don't know. It seems wrong, but I think it's actually right. For one, the Dutch love compound words. The problem is the restarting. So the big problem is I need to see the line and then write it down. This is a bit more... One thing I gotta say, though, it's very good that he actually knew that this is supposed to be formal. Your computer is not going to use "yeah," because one, that looks very mean, and two, it just looks a bit off. I'm impressed you managed to figure that one out. That's like sixth grade stuff. Let's look at the cafe. Today menu. Today. Oh, okay. I still think it's one thing that I gotta point this out. I gotta fucking point this out. He translated Uncle Mugen. It looks kind of crummy, but the fact that he did it and it doesn't look that's impressive. I like how you can see where he did it though. You can see the relics. The relics of the past era. I think. Still, I appreciate it. Cafe Dutch. Vandaag menu. Dagmenu. So, I don't know if that's actually what it means, but it sounds better. So this one's funny. This one's great. So he actually did 2 of these. And neither of them are correct. Always watch silence. Please. Please mind silence. The problem is, please observe silence. Observe does not refer to actually looking at something, which is what Google tends to think. It's like, oh, it's observe. It's a word you use. What it actually means is hold up. Hold up silence. I don't know a good way to translate this that isn't a complete different word. That being said, like, damn! That looks like it's supposed to be there. That's impressive. This one not so much, probably because it's a little bit smaller, and when you make things smaller, they tend to look a bit eh. But this looks just, look at that. The right angle and everything. I want someone to get out protractor and tell me just how right he is. Please observe silence at all times. So this is a funny one. I've seen this a lot when I was little. Is AUB means alsjeblieft, and s'il vous plaît, SVP means s'il vous plaît, which is French. I don't know why, but some places just have this instead of AUB. Would that be the same in Dutch Dragon World? So here it's silence in the library, please. It's a bit more something someone would say to you, but ugh. This is the part that just blew me out of the fucking water. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. It actually looks better. Like it's a bit boldish, a bit more friendly. This looks very sharp and crisp. This looks That's a bread sign I'd kiss. I understand why this is. For one, holy crap, that looks great. That looks a lot better than this, which is a bit vaguish. Like, damn, he actually improved on it. The thing oh, this is actually brighter. I guess he fucked something up with the layers. Looks alright. The problem is, verkoop means to sell. It's literal a sale. I think a better term is uitverkoop. The problem is it's a long word. So you could just say discount, korting. Because people love it when you put a percentile mark somewhere. It's how you get people to buy stuff. Again, this is impressive. Also store 2. Like, it's like this is just like how does he do this? There's a picture that I didn't ask him to do that he did, and it looks great. Damn. This one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's an adult joke. You put yourself beside it. But look at this. Look at that. He did that. What the fuck? How the hell do you do that? Here's the water. Here's me out of it. Okay, so this one's gonna be hilarious. For one, I actually told him to take the titles that I myself used, because it's got to be consistent. And he didn't use my translations, did he? No, he didn't. He didn't at all. I told him to do it. So here it's all right. On the investigation for I guess it just doesn't sound good, but it works. That looks great. I mean, the font's slightly different, but the font still works in the context. That's great. That's good. That's good stuff. That's what I call good beans with good genes. The fact that the D keeps shaking around makes it look dumb. Wow, wow. That's impressive, because that's the proper way to put that. Oh fuck, we're at this point. Okay, so for some reason some of the text is in this. I hate this. I hate this so much, but I can't change this. It's like this. Okay, so this should probably be right. Chapter. Yeah, that's probably right. It's all chapter. Goddamn. Hot ziggity. So, why that's open? I don't know. Let's pull it up. Where is it at? Oh, this is a nice one. The song makes me sad, though, because it's like the first song you hear when you're really doing stuff, and it's like... The game never has a moment of silence, does it? It really should have had more silence. It's more and more just sitting around. Like, Reza shouldn't have immediately killed someone. It should have been a little bit... I guess the problem is that Reza immediately kills someone in panic, which is why he kills a random individual who doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like, I like to imagine that guy was just like, hey, Reza, how you doing, boy? And he just gets his ass kicked, like in that SpongeBob episode. Hot ziggity. This is videos. That has nothing to do with this. I need chapter uno, dos tres. This is going to be hard to find. There, good. I found it. Yeah. Okay, let's just put this over here. I did tell him this before. For fuck's sake. I told him this before. I told him. If he comes back to me on this, I'm gonna tell him, no boy. Now let's go to the fucking... Okay, so this is hilarious. This says, the sensation that is overthrown, that has been overthrown over the nation. The reason I like this is that even as this translation, it just doesn't work. The best part is it says unkrant, which is the literal translation, and it just looks so stupid. I like how, because it's my own language, I'm like, this stuff just looks stupid. Anyway, let's go do this. Cover uno, dos, tres, Dutch. Blurp. I'm not gonna put the whole fucking blurp there. How do I put this? The big problem I can't do with this is Psy is a bitch. And I can't open certain file types. Psy doesn't let you do text, which sucks. Fucking paint-ass bitch can do that. This would be better. Saying a generation doesn't work as well, but whatever. Fuck me. Just throw me off a bridge. I'm done. The problem here is... This is fine. The problem is this sentence, which is a council member of some or another celebrity. I think. Yeah, it doesn't translate as well. I just appreciate that the writer didn't give this much of a shit, and he still didn't give as much of a shit in the fucking writing of the actual story. Fun fact, if you're gonna not give a shit about these tiny detail things, give a lot of shits about your story, because you cannot pull a joke where you're like, escort missions, they suck! Here, do an escort mission. Unless it's super good. You gotta nail it, or you look like an ass! I think a better way to... I think I got one. That's a bit better. God, I hate this song. This song gets in my head. I don't like it. That's actually fine. Fucking Gunnier. Who would call their kids this? Yeah. This sentence is fine, except there's no this. And how to use. That's not how I say this. And how to use it. It's interesting, isn't it? Price and habit. And political roman. Actually, the political graphical... I think that just works fine. The only thing that needs editing is the titles. I think that's it. Cool. I'm gonna tell this guy to eat a banana. Or eat a shoe or something. I want to make my frost, but I need stuff I don't have! I want my spores, man! I need spores so I can make my frost boy and my rhino and hit people with big sticks! Yeah! I mean... Okay, let's... So this is funny. Let me pull this up. So here's a picture. These are covers that are in the file. Yeah, these are... So the way it works is, you see in the background, you see the fake ones. If you pull away those away, underneath them is a layer that, yeah, it's all there. Did he even edit these? He didn't. So here's the thing. If he's gonna fucking if he translate this part, if he does that, if he somehow pulls that one off, like holy crap, that's in all the way in the corner. Goddamn, I want to know what this says though. I want to know what this says. There has to be a way to figure this out, man. Hot ziggity. I want to know. It's a baguette. Fuck. You could kill a man with that. Probably a dragon too. Just smack him. Bam. That's why people come to this place, so that they can talk about getting smacked in the back of the head with a baguette. Okay, this is gonna be great. We're gonna go through the credits. First and foremost, here's a great tip. I want you to. Oh, that's great. Here. Oh, god damn it. I've talked about this before, but the Dutch does not know what they're supposed to do with the K's and the C's some places. Karakterkunst. Ah, fuck. Denise Toe. Weird that she's the only one with like a real life credit like that. Editing. I love it when he does the capital thing inconsistently. It's just like such a stupid thing. Supporters aanhang. I think sponsors would be a better word for that. Let me run through this real quick. I don't know how that works. Benefactor. Thanks for playing. That's actually correct. So here, for some reason he insisted on translating the fucking title. Getting the goddamn words to align in a similar fashion, like, my god. Sir, can you stop? Could you stop? I think design works. I think, okay, so, let's go over to this. Credits 1. The reason it should be outer is that means you're the writer. You don't say writing credit, you say writer credit. Don't ask me, I don't make the fucking video games. This needs to change. I just don't know how. See, the problem is we don't say art like that. I think they should be illustrators then. They should just be illustrators. Yeah, illustrations works. See, I said before that I've been doing a lot of, like, lines, not just words. And when you do words like this, it gets weird. So this all just needs to be illustrations. Nah, just be miscellaneous illustrations. I don't know what these people did. Editing. Yeah, actually, I think that could stay. We say gooey. For some reason, we just say it the same way. Wait. You had editors? No, he didn't. You had no fucking editors. I don't care. I don't care what you say. You did not have an editor of any type. For two reasons. One, there are weird problems with the writing. Two, there are weird problems with the fucking released version of, like, Remy being dead but not really. And finally, if you had an actual editor, your fucking story flow would be a bit better. I don't know how experienced these people are, but they clearly did not put in the amount of time I have. That being said, I am so down low. There's editing where you sort of skim over things, I guess. I don't know what kind of editing this is. Maybe they're editing for the programming. Maybe they help iron out some bugs, but they didn't have the full time to really get in there. Put their fucking hands in deep in the mud and be like, ah, bleh. Man, let's pick out a new song. I can't stand this fucking song. Where's that song I like? There you go. This song is gonna tear me to fucking pieces. Consider me dead. I'm already dead. I'm dead on the floor. I'm a dead man. Dead man walking. I gotta give one thing props, like one major prop. This guy did a good job on the UI design. Good job. Music, that's actually correct. Slightly off-center because, oh my god, you can see the E turning into, spooky letters. LOL, I am laughing out loud. Urgh. I wish I was here. I would have given him a fucking earworm. I wonder what he thinks, though. Like, this is a big thing, is I wonder what he fucking thinks. What is this? Oh, God damn it, I can't call them sponsors because of this fucking asshole. So here's the problem. I need to call them sponsors because that's really what they are. This is more like if you put this much fucking money in, you're like a producer. Really? You put so much money, you're a producer. Like, massive part of the budget. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to do. I guess I'll stick to the fucking. God damn it. I do appreciate it. I'm at the fucking top. Look at me. There I am. Now I'm translating this goddamn game. Fuck. And I'm swearing all over it because I'm just. Oh, this chromatic kills who did the fucking testing gets put all the way down there. Chromatic skills. Oh man. Kiba Snowpaw. Ugh. Ugh. Look at these goddamn furries. Oh. Should we translate some of these things? Dino Dart. I mean, technically we shouldn't, but we could. No Dutchman's gonna figure that one out. Wink wink until they watch this video. Whoops. Geth Prime. Now there's a man with a lot. Tobias Springer. Man. I wonder how much people actually want the Dutch translation. Like, how many people are watching, looking out for that? The snowed one. Ugh. Supporters. What am I gonna put in for supporters? I think I know a good one. Helpers. Just this nice simple term. I think I know I'm gonna do this. Actually, that works. But I think I'm still gonna translate it. Technically, isn't... Yeah, he's already a producer. Fuck it. So you got your sponsors, you got your junior producers, and you got your co-producer. I really wish I could have done more for this game, man. Fuck. God damn it. This goddamn video game is gonna be my... If I ever turn into a ghost, it's gonna be this goddamn game. I'm gonna come out of the grave, and I'm gonna start choking people because it's a fucking video game. Bleh. Bleh. Man. Oh, soon. I have it on my eye to do Toy Story for the N64. You're gonna finally see why I say bleh. Goddamn Buzz, why do you say bleh? You're a toy. I guess being gross would be stuff. So here, again, he does very inconsistently handles goddamn fucking... Oh, man. Ooh, ugh. So now we get to another part where I talked about with sometimes things don't work. Let's go over them one by one. Starting off with conflict, which shouldn't be straight. Gotta pee. What a problemo. It's actually a correct word. Like, I'm surprised it got this one right. I have to be serious in front of you guys. Actually, you can see it's crisp. Yeah, this actually looks like it's been... Begin. Yeah, I think that works well. The problem I have here is that the term leadership doesn't carry the same punch it does in Dutch. You say someone's a good leader, you don't say he has good leadership. Because you don't disown someone's work. Otherwise, these words are very good. God damn it, again. Like... Dear God, boy. Boy. I want that soundbite. It's one of the soundbites. I want to throw it at someone. Trauma. Yeah, that one gets to say the same. That's it. That's all the cards. Wow, that went fast. I think we're almost done. Nope. I forgot about this part. Let's get out. Oh, these are all the source files. Where he figured all this shit out. So, this is the readme for this. And what it's really trying to tell you is... It's not so easy. So, I'm gonna have to do this on my own later down the fucking line. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on my own. Into a Dude, no, don't call it that. Call it rot. Call it fucking rot X. That's the big boy term for it. Rotate that, boy. Boy. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do for this. I'm just gonna do the end. Works fine. Het einde. Het einde. I think that just fits. It's always also very similar. It's kind of cute that they put some fucking rot in there. Ugh. Visionary's Vice. Yeah, I gotta figure. Oh, God, I'm gonna figure that one out too. Like, one thing to say is that that's a like anagrams work very well when they're in short terms. Just saying, you don't want to do too big though in those. I'm gonna have this guy do all the work. I'm doing nothing. I'm just translating text. I don't have to do any work. Let's turn on the big boy screen. Turning on the big boy. God damn, that looks gross. Jesus Christ, Windows, couldn't you fix your shit? Installing an audio, that works fine. Settings, audio, works fine. Back, that's actually correct. I don't know why you're doing this. Please don't do this. Help. Help. The problem is help technically is Dutch. Help! The problem... No, that's fine. I'll live with it. Let's look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna punch him for that one. I'm gonna fucking deck him. Cause it's still menu. You boy! 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 Moving on down the line. Oh, this... Oh, cool. He actually turned on... That's actually necessary, because if you... Yeah, Laden, this is hard. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so that looks just absolute ass because there's a lowercase L in the middle of that. We actually have a proper term for that. That's fine. Inserting a text, that works fine. Okay, so that was actually my biggest pain, was that there would be a big problem. No, it's all fine. Galerie. think that's actually with 2 L's. Monsieur Gérard Depardieu. So aren't those old? Now, there's a good chance that Chrome is going to explode. It did not. Great, now I can see all my, my fucking subscription. I need to go to Google Translate. Holiday. What the fuck do you translate the gallery? Is this boy being snippy with me? Am I having a snippy boy? Also, I think that's actually incorrect. That's probably incorrect. Yeah, it's incorrect. Now, was it with 2 or 1 L? 1 L. Actually, gotta say that's a good one. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Menu title. I can't read this. Actually, you can say status. The problem with stat is that it also refers to states. And it's usually not used in that context like that. Words are sometimes difficult. Let's look at more cards. Now this is a good question. Mention that the test is in there. God damn it, I'm so angry. Angry! Yeah, the problem with locked. I think I got a better one in mind. Vergrendeld, that means proper, locked up. Now, it's kind of cute that he actually captured that exit works that way. D-glass. Like, this thing gets me. So what does that mean? What does it mean to video game? You know, the more I look at this, the more I look at some of the weird things that have happened with this game, the more it feels like it really, like, there was a lot more problems going on than it was immediately apparent. Like, ugh. And I think that's everything. Yep, that's all of it. That's not as much work as I thought it would be. But, yeah. Again, the fact that this exists is kind of interesting. Very interesting. These are real books, by the way. These are not fake, like, titles. These were real. The fake books were made later. Presumably after the creator figured out, wait, you can't just put someone else's fucking books in your book like that. That's illegal. That's verboten. Ugh, I want to hear this just one more time before we... Tomorrow we're going back to textual translations, and I'll have something fun for you guys. It'll be my writing. It'll be crap, but it won't be through the first revision even. Because I didn't have as much time and energy as I thought I did. Now, admittedly, I don't have any legal obligation to make this good. So... It's just to prove to myself... Like, this comes from two angles. One, it's to prove that it can be done better. There's room for improvement, and this is how it could be done. Two, this is to prove to myself this is hard, it takes a lot of effort, and this is just one facet of it. So on one end, it's to prove me right, and on the other end, it's to humiliate me, and humble me towards the experience. Because I'm easy flowing here, I don't have to make the fucking programming work, I don't have to make the fucking pictures look nice. That's not my job. It's just the text. And when your only job is the text, naturally you're going to be a little bit snippier about it. Next time, I think we're going to do Kevin, because no one decided to vote. Like, come on, people. Put your leg in it. Put your best leg forward, they say in Dutch. How about you put your best... And if you don't have legs, I don't know, put whatever limbs you got lying around. Put them forward. Put your best one forward. I'll buy it. £2 for a penny, 3 for a cent.